Hello. It's me, the beta male cuck. Here to whine and complain for another hour while I make my greasy food. Hey, can you relate? Turns out the only thing that you can trust is food. Oh my God. Calm down. It's okay, you're okay. It's okay, you're okay. It's okay, you're okay. Life is rather difficult, isn't it? But what are you going to have for dinner? Do you want to have sausage? Do you want to have... Don't look at me like that. I wear my sunglasses inside for a reason. Okay? I wear my sunglasses inside for a reason. Okay? Because my eyes are fucking fucked. Oh well. Hey, you're having a good old time, right? Right. Sure thing. You have the magic meditation? Yes. You have the stillness? Yes. You're showing it off? Yeah, but that's incidental. I already had it regardless. Whether you're here or not, it's my main focus. Oh man. Just in case I didn't say it, Dance Girl, I will always love you forever. No matter what. But that's not to be confused with a stalker kind of love. Like, I always want to get back together, Dance. It's not like that. It's like... I had to say it. I had a really great relationship with you, Dance Girl. I loved it. I did. Even the last time when I went to the mall and you weren't there and you stood me up, I loved it. I loved everything you ever did with me. And now that we're broken up, I'm like, I wish you were still here. But I'm not trying to get back together. I'm not like, come on, back together. I'm saying, like, that's the sentiment. I'm like, I had a really great relationship with you. I really loved it. I'm still moving on. I'm not letting myself fantasize. Maybe she loves me, okay? There's a big difference. I'm like, I'm telling you this. I'm not like, maybe she loves me. Oh, yeah, she loves me. I'm not thinking that. If I let myself think that, I'll start feeling hot and heavy. I'll start feeling like fucking in love. I don't let myself go there. I'm like, that's psychologically damaging. You can't do that. You got to stick with the evidence. You got divorced. So you could tell her thank you. You could tell her goodbye. I love you. Come back anytime. And I'm going to move on. And because there's nothing else I can do. There's nowhere else to go but onward. And then what to make for spaghetti. I would like to talk to the comments section, but it's all just a bunch of rapists in there. A bunch of human sex traffickers. Like, do you even get it that that's what you are? But fucking whatever, For most people, guilt is a fear of getting caught. That's literally what guilt means to most people. Okay, so we got this one. Oh man, this is like the fucking... We have so much cardboard in the recycling. It's way too much. And so ultimately what happened with Dance Girl and I assume she feels bad that her parents wrapped me using her as a proxy. And she feels guilty for all the bad things that happened to me, and she has to put that on me. Because she can't hate her parents because she depends on her parents. One of my favorite things about Dance Girl is that she doesn't drive. There's a certain personality type that doesn't drive. Dance girl is not an intellectual. That's not to say she's not intelligent. Intellectuals are not intelligent. And, she feels bad about what happened to me. She feels bad. She hates me that her parents used me as a proxy to abuse her. And she feels bad that I got abused with her being used as a proxy. And so I took a lot of responsibility for her, that she's a permanent retard now because of the damage I did to her. And so when she's really bad to me, I'm like, it's okay, dance girl, you could just treat me bad forever because I fucked you up and I made you a retard. And she hates me because she's like, it's your fault what I did to you. It's your fault what you did to me. She can't blame her parents because her parents are who feeds her. And so, as far as I can tell, that's what went wrong. And that's nobody's fault. That's just like, the wake of human trafficking going mainstream. And then I was at this Camp Kodiak, and there was this mom with her son, and she's like, I'm going to tell Dave on you. And Dave is the leader of the camp, and she's threatening to telling her son to the leader of the camp. She doesn't even have a grip on her son. I'm going to tell on you to the leader of the camp, who was someone who you wouldn't want to make angry. He was rather sadistic. He was a sadistic weirdo, but he was okay. But a very based girl, a very based girl who was there for a long time. I said, is Dave a good person? She said, I'm not going to say no, but I'm not going to say yes either. She's the type of person who would never talk shit about someone, like a very kind of unassuming kind of person. Not a showboat, not a mean girl, not a popular girl. Like a really like a quiet girl. And, I wondered, did Dance Girl get terrorized? And is it someone who's like outside of her family? Like it's a whole system of handlers? Oh, I don't know, I don't know what's going on with TSF. Let's see here. So, what are we gonna make? We have falafels, and I'm not letting myself get caught up in taking responsibility for any of them, and as well as not getting in love with Dance Girl, not allowing myself to have fantasies of what if, and just moving on and keeping my meditation, and then getting some falafels going on. And as long as I keep my meditation, I'm in good spirits. So, and I just watched some porn, and this woman, she's 46, she's fucking smoking hot. I'm like, holy shit. So I was like, you know what? Fucking awesome. Sometimes I feel old, but usually I don't, really. Usually I don't. When I cut my hair was all gray. I felt kind of old. But it reminded me there's like really hot girls who are older than me. It's not just Joanne. So we're gonna do 2 falafels or 3. Do some mushrooms. Well, I don't care. I'm not like, I gotta get a young girlfriend. I don't care. I could date someone my own age. I could date someone older too. My last girlfriend was 22, with Sub-Zero, and I was like, as long as you're not a retard, well, that's funny because I was like, well, I turned Dance Girl into a retard, or someone did. And I'm like, Dance Girl, I want you back. With Sub-Zero, I'm like, you're not a retard, but I don't have any chemistry with you anymore. Well, I did, but she moved away, you know. And, she didn't have much of an ass. Nice face, though. Yeah, she was nice. She had big old titties. But, you know, they weren't Retrouse. Well, they were a bit Retrouse. But she was bragging about how she was getting drunk all the time. And then complaining that she was an alcoholic. And I thought, oh, give me a break. Yeah, I've been raised with people drinking so much beer. Falling asleep and... Okay, so we're gonna have... And they quit too, you know? They're watching this intervention show and she's like, you shouldn't laugh at that. And I'm like, yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, maybe you're right. But you shouldn't brag about drinking then. It's not what you think. Think a little bit deeper. You know, someone was like, oh, this one raw vegan, she has digestive problems. And I start laughing. And they're like, you shouldn't laugh at that. And I'm like, the reason I'm laughing is because I'm aware that when I tell you the reason why they have digestive problems, you're not even going to listen to me. I'm aware that you don't even give a fuck what the truth is. I'm laughing at your peanut gallery commentary disguised as Good Samaritanism. You don't know that I know that. You don't know that when I tell you the answer, you're going to change the subject. You're going to change the subject. When I tell you the answer, you're going to change the subject. How do I know? How do I know? Because I've seen it 5,000 times before. You're going to suddenly think about something new. You're not going to have an answer for that one. So you're just going to think about something new. And you're going to call me rude for laughing. Anyways, so we're cooking some falafels. We've already went through a bottle of oil. And the main thing is that we keep our meditation nice and delightful. We have to stop ourselves from being an obsessive, neurotic person. We have to remember the joy of meditation is the joy of Hashnish. Sri Hashnish Bhagwan. Don't ever call him Rajneesh, call him Hashnish. The joy of meditation is that it gets you higher than drugs. And that's really the truth of it, that you're a drunkard. That you get drunker than when you're on beer. And that's what it means to meditate, that you're a real drunk. That you found the true elixir. So we're doing this pita pit style. I swear to God, if I could just get over this pig thing, if I could just be gay, if I could just be asexual, I would be fucking enlightened. Sex keeps you in bondage the longest. I swear to fucking God, if I didn't have women making me feel inadequate, I would be so contented, I would be in bliss. Hey, maybe it's wrong, maybe I'm wrong, okay? Maybe I'm totally wrong. Ew, this lettuce is gross. Ew, this is really gross. Yuck. Didn't we have another lettuce? I feel like this is last week's lettuce. And we have to get a new lettuce. It's better. This lettuce is fucked up. We have cilantro. Well, we want onions, we want lettuce, we want tomato. Oh man, this is the lettuce we have to use. This lettuce is all slimy and gross. Yuck. Really gross. Yeah. You know what I was thinking? If you're a bad handler, you could probably do like really bad things and everyone would know. Like really, really bad things. And no one could do anything. You could be a full Mossad. You could do everything the Mossad does. Could you? I don't know. If you're not targeted, I don't know. Scary to think about. Makes me worry about myself. Okay, so we're gonna make, I'm not even in the mood for falafel. I'm really not. I didn't want to get so heavy over here. The reason I got heavy is because I thought of a really nasty thought, but it was a hallucination. I thought, don't go with that. You don't know that that's true. That can mean a bunch of different things. Oh, we have pesto too. And so you really, really don't know what that means, and you don't want to be superstitious. Being superstitious is retarded. So don't trust your mind. So I was like, okay, that's right. Yeah, so we just went through a whole bottle of oil. That's crazy. You ever open the wrong side of the Costco garlic and dump it in? Where's that fucking mayonnaise? Well, how's being single? Yeah, it's okay. I feel pretty good, actually. It's better than worrying all the time. You know, by the time you break up, it's because you're supposed to. You know, it's not just supposed to be all doom. You could say, yeah, we broke up because we're supposed to break up. Because it was painful. Everything sucked. It was really painful. And yeah, I know you're thankful for all of it and you loved it all. But it's a paradox. Okay, so then we want to get some onion. And by onion, I mean tomato. We got a bunch of tomatoes here. Cut up too much tomato. Oh, Well, I'm very happy you're here. I'm quite lonely. I don't feel like being alone right now. So I can, thank God, turn on the camera. I can't look at the comment section because it's only rapists. But I can, and you know, not always, but there's enough of them that it's too much. The way I'm gonna meet people, and you know what Tyler Durden says? He says online dating has never worked for him. I'm not talking about dating, but he just says online dating has never worked for him. And I'm not gonna talk to people online. I would rather talk to people in person, then I can get a better sense of who they are. And I mean, that's safer for me, really. Well, I mean, I talk to people through YouTube videos. You know, I'm talking in person here. So, and apparently, you know, it's really strange. I was watching this guy talk about how if it takes you effort to stand up with good posture or to sit down with good posture, you have to work on muscles in your inner thigh and groin. And that's where it starts. And I was once having really good posture, and this woman named Bambi, who was friends with a guy who had a criminal sex record, who harassed me into giving him my phone number and then called me. She said, "How's your posture so good?" And I said, "I'm starting at the very base." And that was my secret. I'm starting right at the very base. And that aligns with what that guy said about it starts really down in the crotch. Maybe it starts even lower than what I thought. Now we get these little mini cucumbers. They're so good. If you ever make sushi, one of the secrets is you have to hollow out the cucumber. You cut it in half and then you scrape it with a spoon because there's a bunch of soft middle and you don't want that part in your sushi. I sometimes worry that I'm a permanent retard, and that all my, you know, I've had issues when I was a kid that made me a permanent retard, and now I'm permanently retarded. So I can only have a dysfunctional relationship, which doesn't even work. And I'm doomed. I'm doomed forever. You know, I worry about that sometimes. I see happy people. I think, oh, you're fascist. You know, people who I can never be in a relationship with someone like them. You know, normie type people. I think, oh, you're just a fascist. And then later on, I think, or maybe I'm just completely mentally destroyed. And you're not. Maybe nothing bad ever happened to you. You don't even know what it's like to internalize something really bad when you're at a vulnerable age for imprinting. Now, you should put this here. You better behave or I'm going to tell Dave on you. Dave's going to be really mad. Oh, that's scary. Oh, I'd be so mad if someone did that to me. I'd be like, I'll never respect you again. I'll never respect you ever again. You fucking outsource the punishment to someone else. I'm going to tell on you to someone else. I'll never fucking trust you. I'll never fucking respect you. You crossed a line. You crossed a huge fucking line when you did that. You have no idea how sleazy, how unforgivable you just became. That is the most cowardly bullshit thing I have ever heard of. And you pose yourself as the good cop while you rat me out to the bad one to do the thing that you don't have the guts to. and you claim to be an authority in my life, I could swallow the ocean to wash down all this pride. You are unbelievable. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're unbelievable. You know, and the hardest thing about being single is being cool. It's being cool, I swear to God. You say, but I'm a nice person. I'm fun. I like being me. I'm easy to be with. I'm a good cook. And nobody likes me. And I'm all alone. And I'm all alone over here. And my prison is, my dinner is all to myself. My prison is having dinner all by myself again. Well, yeah, I've had dinner with people too. Ooh. Oh yeah. I could get some tzatziki. Want to have you over for dinner? It's a lot more fun when you're here. Oh, I've been with someone who I was desperately afraid to lose and felt utterly lonely with them. I know what that's like too. It's not Destro. I never felt smarter than Destro. Or like, basically that. You know, when you're with someone who's not your equal, you're never supposed to do that. There's something really hard in here. These peanuts are only $2.50 for a bag of 5 of them. They're amazing. I love them. My nan, I fucking inaugurated these. And then I had fucking salmon sardines there with my own helmet in them. And I was like, this is fucking amazing. Or like $6 for 2 packs of it. It was like a whole fucking thing. Put butter in it and milk, like a whole pound full of it. When I'm rice, it was like a huge meal. It was like $8. Also got mad at Stella and Jamie today. I was like, maybe they have to do it. And it was only once I got my meditation better that I was having enough love that I could say, yeah, I can see your point of view. I can see a holistic, comprehensive picture now, rather than just everyone's a victimizer and fuck the whole world. Or they want me to die. Well, if that's true, I'm sick for assuming it. 'Cause I don't know that. Dave could be out there, who died, but someone, some agent trying to have fun here. Who am I even talking to? Well, I hope wives who are in unloving relationships who feel lonely. And people, and just general people. This isn't this isn't so much a dating video as opposed to just sharing my life. And it's paradoxical because I would like to not be single, or perhaps I'd like to be single forever. My dad is. He's climbed 500 pegs. But I would like to not eat alone. In some senses, I'd like a family. The other thing is, my dad adopts kids who are already full grown. Maybe I could do that. I had worried. I hope Dance Girl isn't my sister. So I wanted to be my pig. Well, what would be the difference? The gap. Pencil's gone anyway, it doesn't matter. The gap between your legs? Yeah. The gap between our maturity. And our age? Maybe. Patrick and Helen started talking again. Oh, sorry, Aubrey. And his boyfriend is 20 years younger than him. These are rare cases, but they do happen. Happens with a Raj. So it would be in our attractiveness. We're roughly as attractive. I don't know, do we like each other? I mean, clearly, we've had problems. Where did those come from? Clearly, we've had problems. Where does that come from? From the devil? I don't know. There's no such thing as a problem. Problem is a framing issue. No, I don't think Dance Girl's my sister. That would not happen. I would not adopt a woman. My dad has adopted women. He has adopted a couple women. Or I don't know how many, but he has at least one daughter. If Dance Girl's my sister, that would make her my daughter. And, you know, I'd be saying, dance girl, you're traumatized. That's why we broke up. The fact that I'm telling you this makes me not your boyfriend. It makes me your therapist, which makes me your dad. Okay. Which I wouldn't be. You know, I would be like, that's not a thing. I'm traumatized. But not when I meditate. Yeah, I just miss Dance Girl. I just miss her. I never saw her like a sister or a daughter. Like, I felt responsible for her. You know, you could imagine why I'm saying this. I felt like I've traumatized her and permanently destroyed her personality. Like I'm responsible for fixing her. But that's not my responsibility. And how good am I at doing that? You know, I'm not Mr. Fix-It over here. Okay, half the time I'm considering, you know, putting my head in a volcano. Okay, I'm no one to fix anyone. I'm as fucked up as the next guy. I'm just finding my meditation to a better amount. I'm finding my meditation today. I'm reinventing myself today. I'm feeling really good. I'm able to miss Dance Girl. Don't call me obsessed. Don't call me crazy. If you can't miss somebody, you're not over them. If you have to block someone out from your mind and say, I don't want to think about them, you're not over them. That's not the same thing as saying, oh, I just believe now she's coming back. We're not really broken up, we're just fighting. Well, I wish. Or I wish for a lot of things. I love her too much to do that. To imagine what I think of what she thinks. To think that I know her so well. That I know what she's thinking. That I know what she's planning, what she's feeling. To think I'm telepathic and psychic with her. Well, if I was, that wouldn't make me know what she's going to do. Because people who are based and cool and smart figure out what they're going to do in the moment. And you can't predict them. Because they can't predict themselves. So if I really was telepathic, I wouldn't think that I know what Dance Girl's going to do. And so therefore, to get over her, I have to remain without closure, that we've broken up. I have no idea what she's going to do. So I can think how wonderful it was. I can say thank you for keeping me alive for so long. I've not been single for so long. I've been sexless. But I've been more contented than someone who has sex. It was a wonderful relationship. It was my best relationship. How am I not supposed to say thank you? And as for the reconciliation, well, it was so perfect, why did you break up? It was so perfect right until the point we broke up, and then had we continued, it would have been not perfect anymore. It's like when you eat a meal. You eat right until you're full, and then you're done. You say, that was the best meal ever. Well, why don't you keep eating? Because I had enough. Because I'm fed up to here with her shit. Or, you know, more accurately, she's fed up with me. I kind of feel like she dumped me. But, you know, apparently we're both responsible. So, you know, yeah, I guess we're both fed up with each other. Neither one of us would compromise. Makes me sad. It keeps me up at night. Keeps me up. I think, oh man, did I fuck up here? Did I fuck up? I think it doesn't matter. Because she doesn't love you anymore, so it doesn't matter. No, it hurts. I'm in shock. I'm in shock. You can't see how much I'm hurting. You really can't. You can't see how much I'm hurting. I could weep right now. You have no idea. I could cry my eyes out. You have no idea the people I've had to become to survive. How many faces I've had to wear. It's fucking sad, man. It's fucking sad. Had to become an actor. You know who has a failed love life is an actor, because they master every face. They're so good at perfecting every face that they can't be real anymore. All of us down in the slums, all of us misfits who have secrets we can't tell anyone to protect people or to protect ourselves, we're all actors. That even includes women who can't sing in front of their husbands, who don't even sing in the shower when their husband's home. That even includes them. We're all actors over here. We're a losers club of misfits. And I don't read the comments because I'm too scared of seeing all the rude people, even though I don't get to see the nice people too. Well, I'm a coward, so what? And I said it right to Dance Girl. I don't think that I fucked up with Dance Girl. I don't think she fucked up with me, but I think we naturally butted heads too much. We came to a point where neither of us could compromise. But I said to her, if I'm totally a coward, I'm really sorry. At one point I processed it. At one point I said, this is all my fault. That, you know, I should have done whatever she said. And trust means love. And to not do whatever she said meant I don't trust her, meant I don't love her, meant I don't love her enough, meant I don't love her at all. And I'm just projecting all of this. At one point I said that to myself. And I said, you wish you could, but you're afraid of love. And everything you're saying about her is actually true about you. And now you're going to spend the rest of your life as a retard. And it's you who's the retard, not her. You made yourself a permanent retard by losing your favorite pig. Well, I've processed that. I've said, and I'm sorry. What else can I say at this point? What else can I say? Like, show up with a boombox and you call the police and get me fucking killed? I'm like, Dance Girl, come here. I knock at her door with a boombox. Her dad comes out and shoots me in the head. She's like, I don't want to see you. I'm like, but Dance Girl, I wrote a song for you. You know, she's like aiming a gun at my head. You know, what else can I say? But I'm sorry. Now, is that even the case? I don't think so, but I've thought it, I've felt it. You know, and then I started thinking about, what if I was a kid? What if I was my own kid and I went through the same things and I was a little bit more compassionate to myself? I was like, I hope that Dance Girl has some regrets. I mean, if you break up with someone and you have no regrets, come on. I'm like, I hope Dance Girl has regrets. I hope she says, oh, I could have done this differently and I could have done... I hope that she fucking has that. I'm fucking haunted by that shit. I'm fucking haunted by that shit. And I hope that if she hears this, she doesn't fuck with me, please. Don't send me signs and say it is your fault and there's nothing you could do and fuck you. And to give me false hope and string me along. I hope she can tell that I'm not trying to harm her and that I don't deserve to be bullied and harmed. That I'm not an enemy. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt my feelings. Don't torture me. Okay, I can never get these right. Except for, you know, cock and ball torture. But for that, you know, for that, hey, we're two wild and crazy guys. Me and my invisible friend going up to pick out all the ladies. There's a bit from SNL before SNL was lame. Oh, isn't bubbly so good? That was vulgar. So anyway, I have to volunteer one day a month, so I can go to the orientation on the 15th, book my first volunteer, and I can volunteer like on the 25th. Then I can volunteer on the 1st. Then I can volunteer the last day of the month on the following month. So I have 60 days in between. I could do a 50-day water fast. And then I can actually get super crazy fucking hot. But again, I mean, I was telling this story earlier. There's a super hot biker, and he's like, "Oh, I got some gas spilled on my motorcycle." And this drunk guy comes out without a shirt on, and he says, "Oh, it's cool, it's cool." And the super hot biker, he's really hot. He's famous too. And he says, "Actually, that gas, this thing on my bike down here, it's super hot. And if the gas leaks on it, it can explode." And the drunk guy, he's like, "I'm a mechanic. It can't do that." And he's like, "Okay, whatever, dude." You're like, it kind of like brushes him off like he's drunk. But the drunk guy was right. And the drunk guy was fat. And he's standing there without a shirt on. And he's like, "Oh, you know, he looks like a nuisance." But a little bit closer, you could tell he's a drunken master. You could tell he's more competent. But you don't see it at first. He's cooler. He doesn't have an attitude. He doesn't have an attitude problem. And this guy with this motorcycler, he's a famous YouTuber. He has like 5 million subscribers or something. He just rides around on his motorcycle. He's ripped. He has super hot body. And he looks like a fucking loser. He looks like a fucking loser next to a drunk guy without a shirt on, who's fat. And then there's this homeless guy I watch, and he has a dream physique. He has a calisthenics dream physique. And he just made a video. He says, I have a dream physique, and it's useless. No one gives a fuck. Now, why do I want to be healthy? Because I don't want to have to pee every night. I don't want to have to pee. I'm done with peeing. I bend my dick into my ass so I can fuck myself. Bitches ain't shit, I fuck my own ass. Pee in my own ass. Then I shit in my own dick. And it just goes back and forth, and I never have to use the bathroom. And, you know, as you get older, you have to pee more because you have a compacted waste in your intestines. Pushes on your bladder. You don't want to have to wake up to pee. You want to get a good night's sleep. You don't want to have to be drinking 3 or 4 liters of day, 3 or 4 liters of water a day, just to maintain your health because you have a sponge of old waste in your guts. You want to get that out. And then you can eat fruit healthfully and you get enough, you don't have to eat too much volume to make up for the fact that you have malabsorption. And then you feel really super high, which is akin to meditation. It helps your meditation. Of course, you can be healthy without meditation. You can be fit without being healthy, but you can't be healthy without being fit. And these people who are really ripped, their personality is still the same as someone who eats cheeseburgers all day. They're still just as unhealthy. They're going to die sooner than someone who eats cheeseburgers all day. They're just as brain fogged. They're just as interstitially constipated in their brain. They're just as fucked as someone who eats grease and slop and McDonald's. They're just as unhealthy. The only difference is they're fit. And so it's about a lot more than just looking apart. But for every other guy who gets fit, it's just about looking apart. Look at J.P. Sears. Yuck. He's grotesque looking. His, like, I'm not saying his bone structure. Okay. Lauren, people make fun of Lauren's looks. Lauren says, have you ever thought I'm just ugly? Like, why are you giving me a hard time? People say, oh, you're fucking raw vegan, you look skinny. Oh yeah? Well, look at him without a shirt on. But when they call, but you can't see him. Wait till you see him without a shirt on. But when they call him skinny, they're like, oh, you look gross. He says, well, maybe I'm just ugly. What about that? J.P. Sears, his skin is fucking unhealthy. And he's always promoting these products like coffee chocolate, bulletproof coffee chocolate or something. And he says, I need this to get my riboflavin and my collagen. I take organic grass-fed liver collagen and I eat the, and it's like, you're destroying your health. And you think that, and he's on testosterone for 7 years. You think that doing testosterone and eating mocha powder makes you healthy? You crazy idiot. And you're in an infrared sauna. You think that helps you? Why would you need to sweat out toxins? Have you even ever thought about why you'd have toxins in the beginning and what even are toxins? You think toxins are a byproduct. Toxins are your undigested waste from eating glue, because cooked food is glue. You can't get out your toxins by drinking mocha powder, you crazy fool. But, I mean, if you think that any species eats cooked food, if you think that cooked food isn't a drug, you would never even consider that. You would never consider that primates are frugivores. That dogs are omnivores. Cats are carnivores. Cows are herbivores. The fact that humans are primates should be really obvious. It should be really obvious that we are the greatest ape and that we're not lions. You'd have to be for real stupid to not know that. But whatever. You know, whatever. They're like, well, I memorized a book. I have a good memory. I read it in a book. I memorized it. So that means it's true. I took the work. It was just like plagiarism. People plagiarize without knowing it because they confuse the act of remembering with the act of creating. People confuse the effort of memorizing a book with knowing that what it says is true. I put all this effort into it, so it must be true. Like sunk cost fallacy. But this is all I ever rant about. Clearly I don't take my own advice. Yeah, what can I say? But do you know what? The last time I had a breakup, I did a water fast. That was 9 months ago. Now I'm pregnant. I'm ready for my next one. Oh, it's sad. I can't believe Dance Girl and I broke up. I fucking can't believe it. I really can't believe it. I'm thinking all the times I saw her on Franklin Street, walking with that other redhead person and at the field. I'm just thinking of all these times. I'm not letting it take me though. My focus is on my belly. You know, on my meditation. You know, I'm psychologically going to places, but I'm not emotionally going there. I'm not let myself do that. You're not supposed to let love be part of your emotions. No, if you let love be part of your emotions, you got big problems. For some people, they don't even know the difference. I pity you if that's you. I've been like that for years. When I found out how not to do that, I felt like I had escaped Shawshank prison. And I would test it out. I would listen to Broken Drum by Boards of Canada. I was once, you know, playing around with a razor on my legs. And then I went over and I met Poodle Girl's neighbor. I was so mad. I threw the razors down. I'm like, no more self-harm. And I like marched over there. I turned Broken Drum off. I was crying, playing Broken Drum, thinking of them all laughing at me. Laughing at my pain. I put on Justin Timberlake, My Love. And I'm like, yeah, I go down there. But when I could listen to Broken Drum without crying, I knew that I had transcended my emotions. And it was unbelievable. Well, listen to it right now. It'll be tough. It'll be really tough. But, you know, let's play on hard mode. I'm starting to feel like a fucking welling up. Long black hair. Your mind is turning. You see her there, standing there, long black hair. This is Beck's favorite remix. Okay, this is gonna remind me of Dance Girl Overload. You just lost the love of your life. The girl you're gonna have a baby with. You're Ryan Gosling in La La Land. Your whole life was before you, and you fucked it all up because you're a coward. It's all your fault. Now you're gonna die alone. And you're gonna be reminded of her every day, and you're just gonna go into a spiral of depression. You're never gonna be happy ever again. And you're gonna listen to this song, and you're gonna cry yourself to sleep every night. I see you there, long black hair. Your eyes just stare. Your eyes just stare. Your mind is turning. Oh man, and it's like Dance Girl realizing she loves me. Oh man. Oh my god. I used to think the song was about me. You know, I'll laugh. I won't take it back. I've seen your eyes. I know what you're thinking. Okay, I don't know what that means, but something about whatever the upset was, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Oh man, I love you so much, Dance Girl. I'm so sorry that we broke up. I'm really sorry that we broke up. Oh. The song just makes me cry. This is, and one by one, we'll shoot our guns and we'll have fun. And don't ever doubt it. You know, so maybe she's saying, I'll move on, don't worry about me. Because I really worry about her. And when I say, fair hair thee well, something, I don't know that part. My only friend, oh how the days go. Oh how the days go. Your setting sun, your broken drum, your little drums, never forget you. Never forget you. Never forget you. It hurts too much. I can't tell you how much it hurts. I don't know if fucking she felt this way about me. I was like, I'm like sold on you. I can't get enough of you. It hurts. I love you so much, it hurts. I have to stop myself from crying how much it hurts. What can I do? Ooh. What can I do? Okay. Well, that was really fucking sad. Wow. Yeah, I mean, if I think of Dance Girl's face, I just start crying. fucking whole body, her way, her size, the fact that she doesn't drive, her personality type. I sometimes wonder if she doesn't know. This sounds really corny. But if she doesn't know how much, I don't know, how much I love her or how much I understand her, that she might think I just think she's hot or something. Oh, you know, what can you do? What can you do? You know, when I went to her house, I did think maybe she won't even be there. You know, maybe she won't even be there. But I did think you should do this. You should go knock. And you're just really scared. And her sister was probably there to say, "It is me, remember? From the car? This is the house." You know, maybe she's too cool for me. Maybe she's too good for me. She's like, I don't make mistakes. You know, that sounds kind of unrealistic. Like, it sounds like I'm trashing her. Like, I'm just so perfect. But there are people who make enough mistakes for me that I'd be like, you make too many mistakes. Maybe she's like, you make too many mistakes. And you've crossed my line. My boundaries are breakable. You could break all my boundaries, but not all of them. I think some I have actually real, but the ones that are real, I don't even know them. The boundaries I think are my boundaries are not. And then I find out what my real boundaries are by actually living. So I really don't know what happened with us. I don't know if I fucked up. I don't know if we hit a stalemate or a draw. I really don't know. I can kind of rest easy saying that if we hit a stalemate, then I wouldn't live the rest of my life in regret. Because I think, well, she's choosing to leave me, so what can I do? And if she chooses to leave me when we love each other, then that makes me not love her as much. Maybe that's what happened with her. Maybe she said, you chose to leave me, and so that makes me not love you as much. And I'm the one who lost. Maybe I just plainly got dumped by Dance Girl, and it wasn't mutual. I don't really know. I was thinking, I may have knocked had she not terrorized me so much over the fucking thing, over the shack. She terrorized me a lot. And then saying sorry for it doesn't just automatically make me feel safe. Feel safe to knock. You know, as soon as I got the pants, I thought, oh no, this means I gotta go to her house. As soon as I realized where she lived, which it wasn't even where she lived, as soon as I believed I realized where she lived, I thought, oh no, she's telling me I gotta go to her house, and I don't feel good about that. And I just can't tell if I was just a pure coward or not. If I'm just desperate. Well, no, not desperate. That was compulsive. I meant like if I'm just a coward. I don't know. I'd like to know what she thinks. I could keep framing it a million ways. I could think of everything to make me feel like, no, it's not my fault, and don't worry about it. So it's difficult, there's someone out there playing to this. There's someone out there playing this and hurting me with this. And I really don't like that. Looks like my mom is home. It's pretty late. Well, I still got my meditation, I cried, I cried, but I still got my meditation. I'm glad you're here with me, whoever you are. I assume there's some nice people watching. There's like a flicker of light at the back. I was like, oh, I wonder if that was Dance Girl flicking the lights. Like a reference to last night. But I think my mom just got home. Yeah, she did. It's my mom. Yeah, I'm still like living in hope, kind of. I gotta put that aside. Hello. How was your dinner?
Oh, it was really good. We had fish and chips.
Oh, that's good. I had a falafel.
Oh, how was that?
It was pretty good. I like those naan breads a lot.
Yeah, it's so good, eh?
Yeah, they're like really good. I forgot my ice cream upstairs and it all melted.
Ah, friggity frag.
I know, it was a really good one. It has caramel, cookie dough, chocolate, crunch or something. It has like everything in it. Kind of like, reminds me of Jimmy Fallon's personality, really.
Oh, what's with the Googles?
Oh yeah, I'm making a video and I don't have my eyelid tape in, so I don't want anyone to see my crooked eyelids.
Oh, Jesus. Ted gave me this book. He said he loves this book.
Really?
He's given about 20 copies of it away over the years.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Does he have cancer or something?
No, it's just a book on how to not get cancer.
Well, cancer doesn't even exist.
Oh.
I mean, not as people define it, at least. The watershed in the 20th century. Cancer is more widespread in the West and has been increasing since 1940. Probably a lot of oil and stuff, things that congest you.
What did you say about oil?
Probably, I think cancer went up when people started eating seed oils
Oh.
because they congest you. If they stop you from absorbing sugar into your cells, they stop your digestion as well in between the cells.
I'm not surprised.
And when cancer is cells being suffocated. The mobile phone is remarkable. Yeah, it's not radiation. It's fucking cooked food. It's lack of water fasting and cooked food. Oh, it says, what about wine? Hey, it's what about wine? They say, what about wine? They're about to say that drinking alcohol makes you not have cancer, I'll bet. Let's just, drink coffee and be an alcoholic, and that'll sell books. However, the dietary context is, for example, if you eat wine with fish, that's going to help you with something. Doctors are so stupid. Doctors are people who aren't smart enough to do something else. Turmeric and curry, ginger. I've very rarely met smart doctors. Mushrooms. Red wine. Doctor come to one of our house parties once. He was an idiot. And then we had, I think, only one family doctor otherwise. But then I've seen a bunch of psychiatrists. I've seen the walk-in clinic doctors. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. They're nuts. Glib retards. Can't stand them. Oh yeah, so it's day one of being single. Well, what can you do? Okay, yeah, there's nothing you can do. And you know what? I'm not even sure. What if I did apologize? What if I said I fucked up? It's all my fault. Take me back. Even if that happened, I'm not even sure I could say that. I might be lying. I might just be desperate. That's what I meant. It wasn't a compulsive thought. What if I'm just desperate? But even hypothetically, if I could say that, and it really was true, maybe she wouldn't even take me back. What could I say then? If I say, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I'm really sorry. She's like, I don't love you anymore. Then I'd be like, well, I guess I can get over you then. No, but it really hurts. It really fucking hurts. I really thought of her as mine. Really, I was like, she belongs to me. I own her. She's mine. And now it's like, nope. I understand her more than anyone. I love her more than anyone. She's my only friend. That's how I felt. She's the only person who understands me. Everyone else only kind of does. Maybe, maybe that's not how it works. Maybe I was wrong. Doesn't feel like it. Man, that song was horrible to listen to. It was good though. It was good. Well, I'm still focusing on my meditation, so that's all I can do. And you might see her on a bench. I don't think I will. I only got 3 red cars today, but I don't think that means anything. I bet just the white cars were from her, and every other car was from someone else, or none of the cars were from her. She's like, I'm done with you forever. I don't even talk to you anymore. But if it was blue, I'd be really happy. I'd be so fucking happy. But, they had a little girl with her mom outside of a blue van saying like, oh, look, I'm coming back. Here's our baby. I was like, that's a little too romantic. That seems like a handler trying to fuck with me. That'd be pretty zippy. That'd be pretty zippy. That could be pretty excited. But again, I'm not, I'm being evidence-based. And I'm saying, based on the evidence that we've seen, we actually don't know that. We don't know what was meant. So we're not going to be opportunistic. Because that's what a crazy person does. And we're not crazy. We're pragmatic. We're not superstitious. We're not wishful thinking. Now, the blue cars were the first ones that came. But a handler is quick on the draw, too. There's lots of contradictory cars. So clearly, someone else is sending messages, too. I think. Or unless some of them are random. But again, I don't know any of this, so what do I do? Just keep living my life, be as hot as I can. Might want to stop cranking my pucker. That's for personal reasons. Just, you don't want to be depleted. You don't want to be fucking weak. It makes you so weak. At some point you think, who cares if I'm weak? I need it. It's anesthetic. Yes, medication makes you weak. Medication is poison. You're dulling your sensitivity because it's too painful. You're anesthetizing yourself. So what? Go ahead. Have a jack attack. Jack until you're new Zach. Yeah, I would like fucking abs. That would be fucking cool. That'd be really cool to have abs. What?
There's a big moth on the wall.
A big moth? Yeah.
Moth.
We have little moths sometimes.
No, this is a good size.
I wonder how he got in or where he's from.
Probably in the laundry.
Really? I didn't know moths were big from the laundry.
Well, it perfectly coincided with yeah, basically I brought the laundry up to my room and all of a sudden like there's earwigs all over the place.
Really?
Friggin'
Earwigs?
yeah, they were all over the laundry.
All over the lawn? Oh, from the line.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought from the dryer.
No.
Oh, that'd be really... Yeah, earwigs are really gross. So if I wanted to be a little snake and argue for...
Sorry, buddy.
for what,
I stared for about 35 seconds.
how did you get him in a Kleenex?
I agree.
Did you put him in a jar?
He's in there.
Oh, wow, that's huge. But I always liked that cup.
No.
I always liked the brand Tupperware. Those little ice cream bowls. Moths are nice. Moths are like retarded butterflies.
There's a little bunny on it one.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, rabbits are really nice.
Better than a damn fox.
Oh, yeah.
This is my bug catching cup.
Oh, really? I like it.
Well, it's my moth catching cup.
I like it just for how it looks. I stopped drinking out of plastic cups a long time ago. Kind of freaks me out. We had those big clear plastic cups that are like kind of blue tinted, and those really freaked me out. I was like, those are probably like made out of literal cancer. But if I really wanted to argue for Dance Girl to, say, Dance Girl, you have to take me back because it's all your fault that we broke up, I wouldn't do that. But if I would never say that because I think we're like 50-50 responsible for everything. But if I were to say that, here's how I would argue it. I'd say the fact that you said sup to me at the fuck shack proves that you knew that I didn't know it was you and that you didn't expect me to know it was you. And then you punished me so hard that I was too scared, rightfully, to knock on your door after. And you should hold yourself 50% responsible, and then you should meet me halfway. And, that's what you should do. Or something like that. And, and I don't know what to say, like, I'm thinking if you didn't punish me so hard, I probably may have knocked. I probably may have thought, okay, that's your house, I can knock now. And if it's not you, I can just say, oh, is this the house of such and such? It's not. But because the punishment was so severe for a mistake earlier, or for misunderstanding, the punishment was so severe that I was like, this is actually really scary now. And so, the punishment was so disproportionate. And so I would say that the sup was your acknowledging, like in Meet Joe Black, where Joe asks permission disguised as a statement of taking her. He's like, this is how it is. And his dad's like, or her dad is like, you're not telling me you're taking her, you're asking permission, and you don't have my permission. I would say, you don't have my permission to dump me with my blessing. I mean, you don't have my permission to say, okay, it's my fault. You don't have my permission for me to accept that it's my fault, because you said what's up as I was driving away, which meant you knew that I didn't know it was you, which meant you acknowledged that I didn't have reasonable expectation to know that that was you. And then the punishment was too disproportionate. And then therefore, I was right to be scared. And therefore I was a coward, just like you said, but only because you were disproportionately angry at me. And you were only so angry at me because you thought I didn't love you. But I did. You thought that I was just screwing with you and just rejecting you, but I wasn't. And that's why you keep standing me up, because you want to see me just act like a fool. You want to prove it that I actually do love you. Now, I'm not saying that, but if I were to say that, that's what I would say. How was your visit with Jen and Aaron?
It was really nice.
That's nice.
I wonder if that's the sir thing that's just a thing she calls guys.
I don't know. It felt a little bit, sir. Sir.
Well, because when we were talking, she was talking about like a past, like, conversation she had with Mark, and she said, sir. She's like,
Really?
okay, sir. Like, You know,
Oh,
she
like,
was like
in that kind of tone? Okay, sir.
No. If I'm just making up the tone, but it was like, she definitely said sir when she was recalling talking to him.
Maybe that makes it even worse that she does it without even knowing.
Maybe what?
Maybe it's even worse that she does it without even knowing. It's like someone who just calls people the N-word and they're like, I didn't even know it's bad.
But I don't, I guess I don't view the word sir as anything derogatory.
Yeah, I had said, yeah, you know what? That's probably true. I guess I wouldn't fault her for calling me sir, but she called it to me a bunch of times. I was like, there's something going on here. Imagine if I'm talking to you in the course of an hour, and I say, "Ma'am, would you like some watermelon? Ma'am, did you find the bathroom?" I'm like, I told you my fucking name. I don't mean to yell at you there, but I'm just.
I want you to call me ma'am all the time now.
Yeah,
Call
ma'am.
me ma'am.
That's ridiculous.
Not boys, not mom.
Are you serious?
No, I'm joking.
I know. Like, I couldn't imagine. I felt like she was putting gum in my hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would straight up just ask someone, it's like, well, what's with you calling me sir?
I don't know. I was too embarrassed. I thought, you know what you're doing. And if I say anything, you're going to go, oh, I had no idea. And it's going to be even more embarrassing for me. Then it's going to look like I don't actually like being called sir.
Well, you didn't.
I know,
That's the whole point of it.
but I don't want to say that because then she'd go, I got you.
I don't think that was her intention, so I don't think she'd. Yeah, she don't seem like a mean, malicious person.
Well, Erin is really nice.
Erin likes to swear.
Their dog was really nice too. Was that another elder dog?
No, that's their dog, Chica. She's,
Oh.
13.
Wow. I pet that dog. That dog was hilarious.
She friggin' attacked me.
It attacked you?
When I went to, I guess what this is.
I don't know. I wanted to open it kind of, but I don't think it certainly wasn't for me.
Oh. I'm mystified.
You don't know what it is?
Well, I know that there's two things coming, but the feel of this, I'm like, I'm not sure what it is. Ah,
What is
my
it?
pens.
Oh, wow.
My
What color?
pen fetish.
What color did you get?
3 colors, the 3 best colors: purple, pink, and teal.
Oh, those are the best colors.
Look at that! Look at look at.
That's ridiculous.
Packaging.
We're gonna have global warming because of that.
I know, and we're pretty frequent. I'm a pretty frequent customer.
Yeah, me too. Well, kind of frequent.
Yeah.
They really package a lot.
Yeah, like, can you imagine this times like probably 1,000 more packages Friday, Sunday?
Yeah. Whoops.
I don't know why I'm so excited about these.
Well, pens are pretty nice. Yeah, teal is a good color.
Yeah, I tried the other blue and this, and I'm like, this is the best one. I hope they're just the same and as good. Wow, this feels a little different.
Those pens are magical. I barely slept. I woke up at like 0 o'clock. Went out for the bike ride.
Oh,
Got almost no sleep. I drank one of your Dr. Peppers. I hope that's, you had offered me one. And
yeah, that's good.
it was, well, I'm not into them actually. I'm not into Coke or Dr. Pepper anymore. It's a bad addiction.
They feel different.
Really?
Let me see.
Did you write on a box?
This rubber. You have this rubber here.
Is that not like the other ones?
Oh. Okay.
It looks more orange. I'm wearing sunglasses. I can't take my sunglasses off.
Why? Because you were doing a show?
Yeah, you know, my eyelids are just so crooked.
Oh, I hope you get past your
Well, I could do
insecurity about
my makeup.
eyes.
Well, it's a cruel world, you know.
It is. Well, you know what? The older you get, the more
Crooked my face
less
is.
cruel. I hope. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe these are the same.
Well, I figure if I do my makeup, you know, you might as well. I think it's the job. If you have, you know, if you could fix some things by doing your makeup, you might as well.
Yeah, but there were people like that wouldn't even go out.
That would what?
Like wouldn't even go out, wouldn't even think about going out without makeup on.
Well, I mean, I figured I was pretty lax. I didn't want to.
Purple, pink. Okay, I guess it is the same then. And yeah, I think this is good. Purple, blue, and pink. Okay, that's good. Okay.
One of them really looked orange. I'm wearing sunglasses, so I can't tell. But I thought there was a
Yeah.
pink, an orange, and a teal.
Yeah,
This is purple.
pink and purple and teal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as long as it's not green.
No,
Yeah.
no green.
The color of that green really offended me. It was like, you know, jube green. Not a green like this sweater. A green like this sweater would be nice.
Is that green? I thought it was like grayish black.
No, this is a dark green sweater.
Look at she's out on the party train.
Oh, who's that?
Helen?
Who's
And
who's she with?
Her friend.
Oh.
She's a nurse.
Wow.
She's pretty, eh?
Yeah, she's a looker. Well, she has pretty symmetrical eyes. I thought I was, you know, being self-accepting by wearing sunglasses and just doing whatever.
How was that?
Because, you know, you don't have to do your eyelid tape. And,
Well, how about don't do any at all and just
yeah.
do you?
You know, getting that surgery was really a mistake. That was too much.
How old were you when you got it?
It was early 20s. You know, it was this girl Chelsea, and she broke my heart, and you know that's why I got a surgery. So a girl broke my heart, and so I said, I guess I need cosmetic surgery now.
Did she say that? Like, what made you put that together with getting your heart broken?
She, well, she never left her boyfriend for me. She, you know, I got to know her, and I was like, well, if you loved me, you'd be with me. And then she had a boyfriend when I met her, but she's kind of strung me along, which ChatGPT called relationship adjacent. She said and then she didn't have the time of day for me, and I thought I must not. She never told me it's because you're ugly. She just said, you know, by way of not. She just didn't make the time of day for me.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually we fought and we stopped talking, and then I had to get surgery because I thought, you know why she doesn't like me? It must be because my eyelids are screwed up. And so that's why I got that surgery.
Does that make sense to you? That's why she didn't like you, because your eyes were...
Oh yeah, and I was going to get a nose job too. And then I was even thinking I need a cranioplasty.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh yeah, I was looking at, you know where they do those? Is in South Korea. The Koreans are all over those.
That's ludicrous.
Oh, I used to do my hair when I had dreadlocks. And I would make it really thick at the back. And I thought, you know, like a Mennonite, but made out of hair.
God.
And I thought, oh, with a skull like this, I could do unbelievable things. Eventually, I thought, you know, I made it worse by getting surgery. I made my eyelid look more fucked up.
Wow.
You know?
Were you 18
Well, oh,
when you got that done?
no, it was,
16?
no, I was in my 20s.
Well, I remember going in with you. Did I try and talk you out of it? I hope I did.
Yeah, I had to scam, you know, I knew the doctor was a scammer. He measures my eyelid next to the other one. My left eye is actually literally lower than my right one. And because of that, he acted as if the placement of my eyelid was lower. But my eyelid actually didn't have ptosis. So he
Oh.
gave me the surgery for free under OHIP.
Oh.
But when Nathan actually had ptosis, and he actually had to pay for it too. And I was like, you just got to get a doctor who's, you know, a scam artist. But he was good, I mean, but ultimately, Nathan said his surgery failed and mine did too. It just made my eyelid paralyzed. And thank God for eyelid tape. When I found eyelid tape, I was like, oh, yes. I was like, you just fixed everything. You know, you got back what you lost. Just even to, you know, to some extent.
Lost? Who lost?
When I got the surgery on my eyelid, it made me look retarded.
Like right away?
No, it took a couple years.
Oh.
I thought now Chelsea's never gonna love me. But I remember after I got it, it looked like, multivitamins. Is that?
Magnesium biglycinate.
Oh, I got some other kind of magnesium. I think I got bicarbonate.
Yeah, the glycinate or biglycinate is the most easily absorbed into your body.
I had freaking, when I first got my eyelid done, it looked like it was botched. It was all swollen. And I thought, now I'm ugly forever. And I thought, thank God. I thought, I've been so obsessed with my looks. And I've been looks maxing. You know, all these looks maxing guys. I was one of the first ones in that. I was one of the first ones. I was like, I'll get the cosmetic surgery. Oh, if you don't get cosmetic surgery, there's something wrong with you.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I was all into it.
Oh, that's a bit messed
Before it was even popular, I was doing it. I was punching myself, well, you know, that was for different reasons. But
Were you punching yourself?
yeah, when I used to get angry, I'd punch myself in the face.
I
Is it-
never saw that.
Yeah, it was nuts. I'd hide it, but it was nuts. I literally punched myself in the face in the living room.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, I did it really hard in Sweden once. Like, I really punched myself really hard. I was so mad. But when my eyelid didn't look right, when it was all swollen,
Yeah.
I thought, thank God I'm ugly. And I never have to worry if I'm good looking now. Now I know I'm ugly, and now I can focus on having good personality.
Oh my God.
I know, but, you know, isn't that...
Not ugly, but like your emphasis on it is so high that it's like detrimental.
You think?
Yes. Yeah, like if anyone judges you or like is your friend or not your friend or your girlfriend or not your girlfriend because of an eye that droops a little bit, like
Huh?
leave them
Really?
ASAP. Yes. Yeah. Like look at Tim. All his life he was, like, he was bullied. Not bullied. Like kids made fun of him and stuff because he was born with small eyes. And, like, he totally is, like, he's fine with it now, but must have been hard when he was young. But that's like, I mean, there's other kids in his family. Is this taping?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I had, I had been rejected, and so I didn't know how else to deal with it. Probably the worst thing was maybe the real problem was I was insecure.
yeah, that's what I think.
But I mean, probably the real problem that I had, but probably the reason I was getting rejected was because I was insecure too.
Yeah,
You know?
if you were like really secure and confident, you might have just went, well, her loss for not hanging around with me.
Yeah. Well, I talked to her years later, and I wasn't as impressed with her later on.
Yeah, I had a guy I had a crush on early on, and then he had a crush on me later, and I was like, yeah, I'm not really that interested.
Yeah, it's funny. You think you know your type, and then later on you're like,
Not actually.
not actually, yeah. Or they're your type, how they look, but then you get to know them more, and you think, oh, I guess beauty is skin deep on some people.
Yeah. That was awkward because he'd phone me, and I'd always talk, but I'd never say, oh, we should go out or something. And one time he said, like, why don't you ever call me back? Or call me, like, he was always, anyway, it's like, I don't like you like me. Awkward moment.
I said to Chelsea, why did you even start talking to me again? And she said, I wanted to tell you you're a good person.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Well, yeah. I was like, I'm in love with you, right? She's like, yeah, I can't be with you. Something to that effect. It was kind of weird. I was like, why would I want to be with, why would I want to be told I'm a good person by someone who doesn't make the time for me? What's this? I can't see. Oh, a phone.
It's for the car.
Oh, cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, like I'm tired of sitting with the phone on my lap. I just hope everything fits in here all right. Because this has this back thing on it, right?
Yeah, a phone in a case with a car mount is really cool.
Oh. That seems to work.
Is that Mr. Bean in the background?
Yeah,
Oh, that's funny.
it's real heavy, boys.
And is it mount with a suction cup on the windshield?
It has this like clip, and this clips onto the fan, like the vent, fan vent. It clips onto that, and then the foam clips onto that.
Oh.
And you can turn it.
Well, that's nice.
I think it has an extension though, like that you can pull it out. Maybe.
Well, that'd be good for me too. I usually keep the phone on the armrest.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried getting one from the dollar store and it was like, nope, there's nothing here.
Yeah, the dollar store's not that good for certain things.
Okay, so this. Oh. Oh. It does say read this, which I really don't feel like doing right now.
I think we're gonna go through those falafels without even freezing them.
I kind of think so, because I told Tim, he said, I love your wraps you make, and I said, well, I can make us some. He said, yes, please.
Well, if I had tzatziki sauce, I think I could make a really good wrap.
Oh yeah, they're so good.
I mean, I did a mayonnaise vinaigrette, and it was like, oh yeah. But if I did a tzatziki sauce, I'd be like really impressed.
yeah.
I'd be like, oh yeah, all right. Something like that. I'd be like, oh yeah. Oh, wait, was she a great big fat person?
You should do your Bobby.
Yeah, I've already done it a lot, you know.
Bobby's so good.
I've shown off all my impressions.
Oh,
I'm trying to do, you know, a Japanese, but it's, you know, that one's very elusive.
is that harder to do?
I think it's like, you know, I used to talk to Richard, like, big boy, I need to tell you, fuck you, big boy. Oh, I need to tell you. Hey, you, fuck boy, come here, I need to tell you.
Fuck boy.
Fuck you, fuck boy. Hey, big girl, big boy, right? I need to tell you, this is still a Japanese.
I'm not getting what that's. Oh, look at that.
What is it?
Well, remember the clip when I first showed you? It was like way up there, and now all of a sudden it's way down there.
Oh,
I'm not getting that.
yeah, that doesn't really make sense to me either. But I love my new phone. Oh, I love my phone. I've been waiting for it for so long, and I love the colors teal. Teal and purple are my favorite colors together.
Oh,
You know, like,
what, on your case?
yeah, the case is just teal and purple really get me grooving.
I think I see what's happening here.
I wonder how Aunt Marie is doing.
As I'm turning this, I think it gets in. Okay, so you put this on your fan.
Oh yeah, I was wondering where it goes.
It's coming out, and then it clips onto your fan, and then I think you turn it, and then it tightens.
Well, that's nice.
It tightens so that it's locked in, I think.
Well, I wish I could have an iPhone, but it's so difficult to put music on them.
Oh, yeah.
I would have got an iPod if not for that. But Apple is just a cult.
Why?
Well, if you want to put music on an iPod or an iPhone, you have to download, you know, you gotta get a cavity search, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You have to you know, it's too much.
No way, she's at the fucking basement.
Who Helen is?
Oh my god.
Who's at the basement? What's the basement of a bar?
Sam.
Oh, is that the guy who we like?
That's Sam.
That's who Helen should be with.
Yeah.
You don't like him?
Probably not.
Really? Why
No
not?
way. I'm pretty sure she's at the basement.
Wow.
Like, where else does Sam play?
Sam seems awesome.
Sam is like, Sam just marches to Sam's drum.
Why wouldn't he be good for Helen? I guess because she.
Because I've talked to him and he talks kind of, I don't know, not my style. Like he just makes fun of people saying stupid things.
Like that when people say stupid things, or he says stupid
He
things?
says stupid things. Like he insinuates that they're stupid. He's done it to Helen, like, on the microphone when he was up on stage. Like, he said something, has anyone been to Europe? And she goes, I've been to Japan. He goes, Helen needs to learn geography.
Oh. Yeah, that seems a little bit much.
He's I think there's something mysterious about him. Like, he often doesn't smile, and then when he smiles, he's got the most beautiful teeth.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
he's got a really nice smile, but he hardly ever smiles. Like, he's just, the one time when we were there, like, he's done the show, and he just starts taking his guitar, and he's like smashing it, and then he's like this, and just walks away.
He smashed his guitar?
He smashed his he's like banging it.
Oh my
And,
God.
He didn't, well, like batteries were coming out of it or something. Like, it looked like he did some damage to it. And I'm like, you are like crazy.
Was he drunk?
No, he never appeared. Like, he doesn't appear like this is how he is. But he doesn't slur his words. He's like, he's pretty mellow there, but like often he's like walking around like this on the stage on his guitar, and then he goes like this with it, like into the audience, like he's like, but he doesn't, like, he's so in his own space that he doesn't appear like he's doing it to get people to go, oh, Sam.
Like he's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever seen him without his hat on?
No.
I wonder what kind of hair he has.
Under there.
I hate when guys wear hats when they're bald. I saw.
He's got a lot of hair. I bet he's got a full head of hair.
Yeah, some guys just wear hats all the time. I saw this guy, and he had dyed his hair brown. He had thinning gray hair, but it was all dyed, and I was just appalled.
Well, what if it's all right?
Yeah, I mean, secretly, I wanted to dye my hair too.
You did used to dye your hair.
I know. Well, but not to get rid of grays. But, you know, I just thought, could you imagine you dye your hair and you can see the dye on your skin and it looks just utter humiliation. And I dyed my hair blonde one time and it looked horrible. It was like the wrong color.
I didn't love it on you.
And then so I tried to go back, but I had to go too dark and I went black. And it looked unnatural. It looked like I was wearing a wig. I changed the color. I changed the texture. And I thought, I can't wait till my hair gets normal again. And just the tiniest difference is too much. You know, if it's too black.
It's also a bit of a shock when you're used to looking at one color and then all of a sudden it's a stark difference.
I think what a lot of guys do is they dye their hair completely black or brown or whatever color it would be, and then they leave a little bit on the sides. They leave a little bit gray to say this is the true color. Mm-hmm. And it's, you know, I've heard it's called burping your evil, where you show, you give a little hint at what kind of person you really are.
Means you're starting to go gray.
Yeah, but I mean, I think a lot of them are fully gray, and then they just dye their hair. And I thought, well, that's cool for a woman to dye her hair. But, you know, someone like Travis's mom, like a powerful type woman, mm-hmm. I couldn't see dyeing her hair. Like she never dyed her hair.
Oh, no?
No.
Oh.
And I feel like someone who dyes their hair is kind of insecure. You know, you kind of make excuses for a woman, but I'm almost wondering that if a woman dyes her hair, that she has, you know.
Well, there's a lot of I don't know. It's like, if you pay attention to, like, you know, what society is like a lot of women dye their hair, and it's like, okay, well, most of the women I'm around dye their hair. My mother dyed her hair, so I dye my hair.
Yeah.
Or I see it on the TV, like 50-year-old woman with blonde hair, like they look younger. Like when I see a woman with gray hair, it does They do look older, but
I feel like the obsession with youth is a compensation for getting fat or getting out of shape. I mean, Stu never goes gray. I wonder why animals never go gray.
Cash is.
Oh, yeah.
Cash is going gray.
Yeah, some dogs go gray around their face.
I'll figure this out tomorrow. This is too, like, then I'll have to turn a light on and read me, it says. Stu, hold on, I'll get your Stu in just a minute. Okay, man, that's a mother load.
Yeah, that's a lot of pills.
I take one at night before bed because magnesium is like really important.
Oh,
Like a lot of different things in your body.
maybe I should take some. If I do a water fast, I'm going to have to...
You should. You can have these.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
want.
Well, thanks. I don't know what I need. It's something like potassium chloride and some sodium. Those are the things that you need for fasting.
Veggie caps. Please tell me that they're capsules, not tablets.
Oh, why don't you want tablets?
I don't want tablets because capsules are more easily absorbed.
Yeah, I kind of hope you get some other probiotics again so I can make some more cheese.
The ones I have aren't good.
I don't know. The last time I made cheese, it didn't turn out, but I didn't really... They're only 12 billion and the other ones were 30. And
Oh.
ChatGPT said they're pretty good. It said this technically will work for cheese, but the ones before that, it said these are perfect for it, especially with 30 billion.
It might have been 24 billion.
I think...
I've never bought a 30 billion.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you know how good that bread is I make, and if I were to make a pizza with that, I could probably make a really good pizza. But
Do you put that probiotic in your bread?
No, but you know, some people do. In some bread, the ingredient is fermented or cultured. They call it cultured yeast or something, cultured starch or something. I forget what it was, but I read the word cultured.
Oh.
But the last time I made that bread, it wasn't that good. I baked it longer at less high. And I found that really to get it the best, you have to bake it for like, or at least flip it. I didn't flip it. Maybe that's the thing. Baked it all on the one side. I thought it was too chewy. I wasn't into it. But the chana masala was next level.
It was really good.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God. I just found restaurant quality chana masala for $6.
What?
When I found the chana masala at Zara's, I was like, I just found restaurant quality chana masala for $6.
Was one box $6?
No, it was $6 for two.
Oh, okay. Oh, and did you put some garlic in it?
Oh yeah, I put garlic, ginger, onions.
Ooh.
Yeah, I put some of that new garlic in it.
Oh yeah, did you use the grater thing?
Well, not for the garlic. Usually I like the garlic press for that. Because otherwise my fingers get too close to it and it's so sharp like a mandolin. But you know, I love mandolins. You know, they're dangerous. Yeah, mandolin is like playing with fire.
Well, they have the plastic thing that you put your vegetable on so you don't get that close to it.
Yeah. Well, mandolins are fun. You can make really good shoestring fries in a mandolin. They're so sharp. I think it's really good to have a mandolin.
Ted made French fries, homemade French fries today.
Oh, did he? Did he boil them and freeze? Did he just put them straight in the fryer?
I think so. I don't know if he rinsed them or not.
Oh, but they weren't very crunchy.
Correct.
Yeah, putting potatoes straight in the fryer, you got big problems.
Yeah.
It's not something you want to be doing. You gotta boil them. You gotta freeze them. You know, making fries properly, it takes a day.
Yeah.
It probably takes 2 days to make them good.
You make things highfalutin good.
I mean, there's Michelin star fries, and that's how they do them. And if you're not going to do them right, you might as well just go get McCain's, and then you're going to get really good fries.
Ah.
And McCain's are really good. You know, the shoestrings. I'm not into the other kinds.
I like the crinkle.
You know, oh yeah, those are good too. And strangely, the fries at A&W are good.
Yes, I agree.
You know, they really got it going on. Now, a Harvey's fry, not into.
I like them.
Wow. An A&W onion ring, I'm not into. A Harvey's onion ring, I'm definitely into.
Yeah, those are good.
A McDonald's onion ring doesn't even exist, but I wish it did, kind of.
Oh yeah, it'd probably be so good and so bad for you.
Ye-
Apparently they put tons of different crap into their French fries.
Really?
Yes.
Um,
It's like really bad.
Well, I could go for a filet of. I've seen how it's made, McDonald's French fries, and they have like this big long cannon that shoots the potatoes at like 100 kilometers an hour through a slicer. They shoot their potatoes down a long tube, and they go through a slicer. I think. I can't remember, but at least I remember a long tube that shoots them really super fast. But I could go for some McDonald's fries on a fillet of fish with extra sauce. I don't know if they they don't put lettuce on a fillet of fish.
No, cheese.
Yeah, cheese, and then
And the buns are super soft, like the
Yeah.
softest buns I've ever seen.
yeah, Mr. Sub has pretty soft buns too.
Yeah.
And then, you know, strangely enough, cheese on a chicken burger actually works. In college at the cafeteria, they had cheese on the chicken burgers, and they would deep fry them for like 5 minutes. You know, you get a chicken burger, and they say we'll be with you in an hour, and they take so long to fry, and then they melt cheese on it, and it was really really good.
Oh. Alex Sharp is moving.
Again, or to the same place
No,
that.
he's moving in the end of August to like just outside of Brantford.
Oh yeah, I've seen that house is nice.
But anyway, he said I was thinking about you and Karen, how you would try and smuggle us in your mom's car. I think the furthest we got was 2 blocks away. So when we would leave Aunt Marie's, Alex would lay on the floor in the back seat, thinking that he was hiding, and Mom wouldn't know, and we would take him home, because we used to have so much fun playing, and we were so excited that she was acting like, you know, we were just driving away, and like a couple blocks away, she'd stop the car and go, "Okay, Alex, get out now."
Oh my god.
And we were so disappointed. Like, she figured us out.
Alex is great.
Yeah, it'll be nice to see him more often, hopefully.
Maybe we'll see him at the family party this year.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a long time. Alex is really great. You know, he's one of my favorites.
Yeah. He's really nice. Okay. I'm gonna go to bed. I didn't know this bottle would be so big. Man. There's 330 in here.
Do you take one a day?
Well, I was, and then I've started taking 2 a day.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna check if I need. I'm kind of trying to up my supplements while I'm de-dosing on these crazy meds.
Oh.
Just to give my brain a boost.
How's your de-dosing going?
Pretty good. I was feeling level. I was on day 3 after I went down in my dose. I was feeling like down and depressed.
I think I might remember that. Maybe it was like a month ago.
No, just like, I stayed over at Tim's and then came back here.
Oh.
And that's the day I went out shopping.
Oh, you did some retail therapy.
Yeah. But the day before was when I felt really bad. Like, not really bad. Not the worst I felt, but just down. I just felt like coming home and laying on the couch.
Oh.
And I was like, what's making me sad? Like, no, there's nothing. It's probably the dosing.
Well, did you try ice cream?
No.
Mm.
What, do you feel better?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I was kind of bringing up ice cream because I'm thinking, do you really not going to eat that ice cream because there's carrageenan in it?
Kind of zip-zangs me that there is.
Yeah.
Kawartha could do better than that.
I think I'm being a little bit of a ice cream thief here. You know, I've been admiring that ice cream.
Oh no, we'll have some.
Well, you know, I think you'll eat it, and I don't want to. I think it kind of count as not vegan.
Well, you're welcome to some.
Well, that's nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oops.
With nuts is good and chocolate sauce.
Yeah, if you weren't gonna eat all that chocolate sauce, I would go crazy.
Yeah, have some nuts, chocolate sauce, and ice cream.
Are you serious? I think you would eat it all though, wouldn't you?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like you're just yanking my leg.
But the thing that you have to do with the chocolate sauce is put that in the bowl first, heat it in the microwave for 12 seconds, and then it gets a little warm, and then you put your ice cream on top of that.
It reminds me of a fudge sundae at McDonald's. Weren't those
Yeah.
those were really good.
Yeah.
With butterscotch, you could choose butterscotch or chocolate or cherry, which who would ever get that?
Yeah. I'm just thinking.
You know, if you get cherry on your fucking sundae. There's something wrong with you. You need to have a spacing. Well, this has been good. I've been, moving on with my life. No, something a bit fucked up happened. I remembered that blue van. And I said, oh, Dance Girl took me back. I started getting super confident. I had learned the art of masochism. I had been crying all night. I had been saying, Dance Girl this and Dance Girl that. Dance Girl doesn't love me. Dance Girl broke up with me. And then all of a sudden, I remember, well, I gave myself all the suffering and punishment. I suffered all those white cars. Now let's go for the glory of the blue. Suddenly, I was on fire. Suddenly, I had the charisma to just carry the conversation effortlessly, and I felt completely cool. For a moment, I lost my meditation, for like a literal moment. I was like, focus on your belly right now. I was like, thank God I got that back. When I used to eat fruit, I'd have to eat a bunch of fruit to have a full belly to focus on my meditation. It was that literal. I was like, your meditation is in your belly. Your physical energy is the mechanism for your spiritual energy. You need to have a full belly. And it's really the truth. And it's why fat people are good singers. It's why fat people are soul singers. It's because they have their chakras filled up in their belly. They're automatic meditators. Yeah. Well, I'm a skinny fat person. You'd never know it. If I was shorter, you'd see I'm a big fatty. Oh, I'm a big fatty over here. You can't tell it with my little twinkle toes. But look at me, I'm a flirt. I'm a big old flirt. Look how gay I'm getting. I'm like, don't think that she loves you. Okay, you don't know that. Even if that was from her, it doesn't mean she means it. but it might. And so what can you do? Well, you're a little more confident, aren't you? Yeah, a little more confident. But at the same time, that's superficial. The real thing is your meditation. I know it's boring. So I guess Pink is a bastard. Weird. I'm a bastard. Well, if I eat this ice cream, I don't know about that. I don't know. Fucking- Yeah. Need some ice cream. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this. Ew. Oh, it's not the same.
I still hope it. Okay, good night, guys.
Right.
That's good.
nights alone, falling free, trying my best not to forget what happened to us, what happened to me, as I tried to let it slip. I was confused by the birds and the bees, forgetting names and faces. Passers-by were looking at me as if they could erase it. I know that I know. First only placebos. Floating down the river, floating down the river, floating down the river, floating down the river. 2 weeks without my lover. Another wave, I suppose, on a river called emotion. I marvel at the stars and feel my heart overflow. And down the river, floating down the river, yeah. I know you want the song without the singer. I know you got me wrapped around your finger. I know you want the sin without the sinner. I know, I know, I know the past will catch you up as you run faster. I know.